y nos queda la semana del test. O sea, tenemos 3 sesiones para terminar la unidad 3, ¿ya? Y después viene la prueba, que es el día 6, ¿ya? La prueba, chiquillos, es una prueba solamente de lecturas, ¿ya? Son los mismos ejercicios que hemos hecho acá. Lectura, verdadero y falso. ¿Ya? Lectura, verdadero y falso, lectura, verdadero y falso. ¿Ya? Es para que estén tranquilos, que no va a entrar otra cosa, digamos, a nivel online. No creo que este sistema dé para más, ¿ya? Así que se queden tranquilos en ese, digamos, respecto, ¿ok? Que la prueba son solamente lecturas con un sistema verdadero y falso, que es como lo que más hemos practicado, ¿ya? Y eso es, pues, ¿ya? Pero the day before the test, I'm going to give you more information, yeah, very detailed and precise and concise and pithy and accurate information about the test, yeah? So without further ado, dear students, now time to work. This is unit number 2, dear students. The name of the unit is Fighting Diseases, yeah? Yes. I have doubts, yeah. No me acuerdo si esta página ya la empezamos. I'm not sure about that. Could you please
Ya la
please
empezamos, ya.
please back?
Sí.
Okay, thank you. And did we read this the battle against malaria? I think that we already did it. Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Yeah,
The
and
main
after.
idea.
Okay, thank you. Right, and then we carried out this true-false activity. Yes, that's correct. That's correct. That's correct, dear students. Yeah, and this is what we did last class. Yes, but anyway, as a way of reviewing this, yeah, I'm going to reread this thing, which is finding domain idea. Yeah, great. Yeah, because yeah, I remember we did this activity. Yeah, so try to come up with the main idea in the sentence. Okay, great. Anyway, but one more time. What's a main idea of something? A topic of an article refers to what the article is about. Yeah, the main idea of an article goes one step further, one step further. Yeah, remember that the sorry, but I get it. Sorry. Nada que ver con la materia de usted. The word, dear students, the word further, yeah, is the comparative of the word far. And there are 2 options, which are farther and then further. Okay, and the superlative way is the farthest or the farthest. Yeah. Any differences, teacher? Yeah, it might be a difference between far and far. Just listen. This is my dictionary. Hey, just 1 second. Farther, farther. Listen to this. With you, this is with you, yeah? With you, yeah? Farther, and then the other one. What's that? Farther, yeah? You see? From far and farther, right? So, listen. It's an adverb, or in this case, it's an adjective. More distant, remote, more extended, yeah, to a greater distance, yeah, or yeah, more extended or great distance. What about the other? What about the other one? Yeah, the other one, like this one, yeah, to or greater distance, to advance, blah blah blah, to a greater degree or extent. So now, yeah, better, yeah, farther and further. Sorry, just 1 second. Yeah, to clarify. This is to clarify. Yes. Just 1 second. We are here, right? One step further. Yeah, trying to establish the difference. Hey, listen to this. Yeah. Here is the current difference between further and further. Okay. Further and well, what's going on with my dictionary? All right. Farther and further. Yeah. What's the difference here? Yeah. Students, pay attention. Here's the difference between further, vowel 11, farther, vowel 7. You should use, yeah, we should. So this is just advice. You should. This is a piece of advice for you. We should use further, vowel 11, when talking about non-measurable advancement. Non-measurable. Yeah, that's correct. And when looking for a verb to discuss distance, farther is just a comparative term for far, and you want to talk about physical or figurative distance. That's the difference, dear students, between this further and the other farther, because both words come from the very same, or both words have the very same origin. What's the origin? This one, far. But farther, hey, get this. The main idea of an article goes 1 step further. All right, so what's up? Further. Non-measurable advancement. Non-measurable advancement. Yeah, this theory requires further thinking. Further, this one, further thinking. It requires further research. For further information, go to these websites further. On the other hand, farther, physical, figurative distance. Erica lives farther than Melissa. Farther. Dear students, probably you've learned something new today. The real difference between further and farther. And we cannot use them indistinctively. Be careful, because it is not correct when we refer to physical distance to use this one, despite the fact that both words have this very same origin, which is far. What's far? It's an adjective. That's why this element is subject to comparison and subject to comparative and superlative analysis. Yeah, comparative form, superlative form, right? Sorry, superlative and comparative. That's the difference. Is it clear? Non-measurable advancements, non-measurable stuff. And the other one, physical distance. This is a very interesting, analysis, by the way. Then we come back to the book. Non-measurable advancement. This, okay, main idea goes 1 step further. Yeah. The main idea includes the topic and also what the writer wants to say about the topic. Yeah, the topic. The topic. Okay. Dear students, I would like to teach you something. Because of what? Paragraph. Just in a second. What's a paragraph? Because of what? This says, hey, listen, Reread paragraph number 2, okay? Reread paragraph number 4. Reread paragraph number 7. Yeah, that's correct. But what on earth a paragraph is? What's a paragraph? Yeah, is there a definition for a paragraph? Yeah. I'm going to show you something, dear students. What's a paragraph? A paragraph is a collection. Really? A collection of what? Of ideas? Of clauses? Of statements? What's a paragraph? A collection of sentences. Is that correct? Yeah, sure, it is. It is a collection of sentences. Yeah, that share. Yeah. What happens with these sentences? They share an idea. And what happens with that idea? That idea flows from the beginning till the end. Yeah. Is that everything related to paragraphs? No, something is missing. Different sentences for different purposes. Really? Yeah. Listen to me, dear students. This is not what I'm doing now, what I'm teaching you now is not a topic or something that you must concern related to the test. This is not a topic or just some content for the test. No, it is not content for the test. It is just for art's sake. Yeah, this would be like for knowledge's sake, por amor al aprendizaje, al conocimiento. For art's sake, por amor al arte. Yeah? This is for art's sake, por amor a lo que hacemos. What we're doing now, hey, you're English pedagogy students, I'm a teacher of English, so what's the matter here? Yeah? We are all familiar with the topic, right? What's a paragraph? Collection of sentences. Is that correct? Yeah, sure. But is that just like that? No. Something is missing. A collection of sentences that share an idea. Yeah. Have you heard that of that concept? A main idea. Great. Main idea. Main idea. So what happens here? Yeah. These sentences protect the same idea, the main idea. They protect it from other, from other foreign elements or criticism or whatever. They fight for the main idea to stand from the beginning till the end. Yeah, there is an idea, the main idea. What happens with this type of sentence? This is true, dear students. I'm not kidding. Yeah. I'm not making fun of this. This is the way it is. A paragraph. Yeah. A paragraph, dear students, starts with something called a topic sentence. Yeah. And then this is the way it works. This is the way it behaves. And what happens, dear students? Yeah. The main idea of an article goes one step further. The topic of an article refers to what the article is about. In this case, this topic is an illness or medicine. This is the topic, medicine. Yeah, medicine. There is an illness, and the way this virus behaves, and the way some medical efforts to fight against it or to come up against the virus, and so on and so forth, and what some people have done in order to create or raise awareness of this illness, and so on and so forth. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. Okay. So the topic is medicine, but remember that the main idea goes one step further. One step further. What happens with this main idea? The main idea in most paragraphs is not something literal. That's why this book suggests the idea of seeking, yeah, the idea of seeking after, yeah, the main idea. So what you did, yeah, when I ask, hey guys, please find the main idea, paragraph B, C, D, paragraph 2, 4, and 5. You had to infer it, to assume it, yeah, to surmise it. It's not something literal. So you went to paragraph number 2 and you read the whole thing, and then you came up with the answer because you read it literally. No, 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 no. This is something that does not happen when we read. Okay, so this is what I wanted to clarify here. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, the main idea. The main idea. Yeah, listen to this. The main idea of an article is often clearly stated in the first paragraph. Yeah, it can also be stated in the second paragraph that summarizes. Yeah, A, B. Let me tell you something, dear students. Yeah, this book is inside reading 1. Okay, a sort of very basic thing, but the idea, yeah, one of the purposes that why I've been asked to carry out this course. Hey, Felipe, please tell students that this is a kind of a basic course, but then level increases. And when I say, hey, dear students, level, English level, reading level, writing level, speaking level, everything, every single thing in this major, which is English pedagogy, is increasing. The difficulty of things in general increases. What does it mean? It means that as we read more difficult pieces or texts, tales, articles, essays, as we move forward, okay, move forward, this phenomenon, yeah, becomes a little bit more difficult to figure out. It is not an easy thing when we read more difficult academic articles, essays, yeah, information, data, and so on and so forth. Things become a little bit more difficult. That's why, yeah, I wanted to, stop here to give you this explanation, okay? And one more time, remember, this book says that the main idea is clearly stated. Yeah, sure. But for this level, at this very level, you read something. Yeah, okay, guys, come back to the previous reading and get and reread paragraph number 13. Okay, you will read that and probably you will realize that the main idea is stated there literally, very easy to notice, easily noticed. But listen to me, as level increases, yeah, these things turn out to change, so to speak, just a little bit, not a little bit, it changes. So what happens? Main ideas are hidden from plain sight. So when we read, it's more difficult to grasp the main idea, to see what sentence contains the main idea, what are the supporting detailed sentences, and what is the concluding sentence. And this is a normal process because this book is inside reading number 1. So at this very level, it's easy, piece of cake. Okay, dear students, and let me show you something. Okay, this is the, okay, pay attention to this paragraph. Yeah, sorry, not this one. Okay, this one. Okay, this one. Okay, what's the main idea of this paragraph? A piece of cake, blah, 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 whatever. Yeah, that's correct. But let me tell you something. Yeah, these readings, yeah, have been modified for you. Yeah, audience, yeah, a sort of PT audience or a sort of a basic intermediate audience. But then, dear students, second year, third year, fourth year of university, when you read, and this is it's my obligation to tell you that beforehand, yeah. Yeah, absolutely, because I am the teacher, yeah, comprensión escrita, right? Yeah, but this process, yeah, goes always further, yeah. It increases, complexity rises, absolutely. Complexity rises. So that's the thing. So now here, one more time, I repeat my idea. The book says, okay, hey, the topic on article refers to what the article is about. Okay. The main idea of an article goes one step farther. And listen to this. The main idea of an article is often, I don't agree with that adverb. Often, often. I invite you guys at the end of the course to read academic articles. You will see that main ideas are not clearly stated as the book suggests. Yeah. Yeah. That's the thing. Otherwise, yeah. Otherwise, probably you would feel a little bit threatened or blackmailed. Oh, it's me estafaron, po. The teacher told me that, the main idea is always clear, plain sight. When I open a book and I read a text, I go to, I don't know, in a specific paragraph, I have a look at that, I read it through, yeah, and then I realize that the main idea is not that clear. And the teacher said, didn't say so. So what's the matter here? Hey, be careful. At this very level, yeah, sure, many ideas are sort of clearly stated, but as we move forward, because now we are dealing with levels, yeah. This level is not a level in second year, third year. And remember, as we move forward, things will turn out to be a little bit more difficult. Main ideas now, this very level, yeah, plainly stated, very easily noticed, but then, yeah, that thing changes a little bit. What happens here with the main idea, with the topic sentence, and so on and so forth? This is the structure, dear students. And this structure never changes, never. Yeah, it changes, yeah, stylistically talking. Yeah, but these are the components. When I say components, components are always the same. So a paragraph or a collection of sentences that does not contain a topic sentence is not a paragraph. Same happens with this thing. When there is no concluding sentence, there is no paragraph. When there are no sentences that support the main idea, it is not a paragraph. That's the thing. Because of what? I wanted to do this today because last class I read paragraph 2, read paragraph 4, read paragraph 5, read paragraph 6, 7, read all paragraphs. But what on earth a paragraph is? You have to grasp the concept behind. This is a paragraph. A paragraph, dear students, around 5, 6, 7, 8, that's an average number of sentences, yeah, that contains one idea, which is a main idea. Main idea, yeah. The main idea is or lies in, that's a phrasal verb, yeah, to lie in, which is yacer, yace. Yeah, the main idea lies in the topic sentence, which in most cases is at the beginning of the paragraph. That sentence contains the main idea. And the main idea, sorry to tell you, book, but I don't agree with this book. And this is doing university. Yeah, this is the book because the program, dear students, the program, yeah, compels me to cover this book. But sometimes this is university life. Sometimes we we sort of disagree with what we are taught, with what we are given. For example, in this case, Felipe, this is your book and teach this book to students. Okay, don't worry, I can do it. But now let me tell you, dear students, that I disagree with this concept. I don't agree with that because it says the main idea is often clearly stated. What is that? Have you ever read an academic article? Have you ever read philosophy books? Main ideas sometimes, not often, but nor never or nor always. Sometimes main ideas are clearly stated, but in some other opportunities, main ideas are not clear. And that's why good writers call new readers to dig into text, dig into the text, dig into the text, dig into a very cool phrasal verb like indagar, escarbar, dig into the text, delve into the text, delve into, get into, dive into. These four phrasal verbs refer to the very same phenomenon, which is to cover something in very, very detail. Dig into the text, delve into the text, get into the text, dive into the text. To what? To find them an idea. Because I repeat, not always. Sometimes main ideas are not clearly stated. We have to infer them. Infer them. Tengo que inferirlas. Infer or to sorry, new words to you, academic words, assumption comes from verb, sorry, to assume, and the inference coming from the verb to infer. So we infer the main idea, we create inferences, we assume an idea, or there is an assumption, right? Very good. Continue, dear students. That's the thing. Hey, sorry, to finish my idea, yeah? What happens with paragraphs, yeah? There is a topic sentence that contains the main idea, and in most cases, it appears at the beginning of a paragraph. Sometimes, just as a matter of style, yeah, stylistic viewpoints, yeah, out of the the writer's point of view or writer's stylistic viewpoints, this topic sentence might be placed not at the beginning of a paragraph, but in the middle or even at the end of a paragraph. But this is pretty uncommon and weird, outlandish. And then there are supporting detail sentences, which are the statements that support the main idea, because the main idea, listen to this, yeah, and a main idea is an idea that the writer puts forward. That's a very academic more phrasal verb, put forward. Sorry, put forward. The writer poses an idea, but then he or she needs to support it, or another phrasal verb, to prop it up, right? And then, beautiful, dear students, yeah, topic sentence, supporting detail sentences, and the concluding sentence, which is a sort of a link. It is a twofold purpose elements. The concluding sentence. The concluding sentence might wrap up the whole thing, or wrap up the whole thing, or even, yeah, the writer makes use of a concluding sentence to open up the following paragraph. Interesting. And this is the way, dear students, that a paragraph works. This is the way. A paragraph is not a selection or collection or an assortment or just an array of different sentences coming out of different places. That's not the thing. A paragraph is a very stylish, listen to me, pragmatically, semantically, and syntactically beautiful collection of different ideas that are, that in turn are placed via sentences, because an idea is an abstract thing. When these abstract elements, we bring them down into earth, we use them via sentences. When I write something, for example, my mom is a beautiful person. This is my idea. But hey, from a linguistic viewpoint, this is not an idea. This is a sentence. My idea is my thoughts, my personal thought that I have in my heart, in my mind, or whatever. But I need a structure to make it real, because this is my idea, but we are not dealing with ideas. That's why I made the difference between a main idea, and a sentence in which contains the idea. This is the way it works. Así funciona, chiquillos. Qué linda la idea. No, that's a sentence, because I was able to write it down there. Right. That's the thing. So, to sum up, what's a paragraph? A collection of sentences. Very good. Random selection of sentences? No. No. The writer never does this sort of a process at random. No. Collection of sentences that contain a main idea. That main idea has to flow from the beginning till the end. Is there any sort of a specific structure within a paragraph? We might say that there are 3 different sentences, that together make up what we know as a paragraph. The topic sentence, which contains the main idea, which sometimes is literal and sometimes it is not. Great. Interesting. And then we've got the main idea most of the times at the beginning of the paragraph, and then we have to advocate, so to speak. We have to fight for our main idea. These are metaphorical concepts. What do we make use of? Supporting detailed sentences. These sentences supported the idea, support it. And then we've got the concluding sentence. In easy words, for example, hey, analyze this paragraph. You see, this is the concluding sentence. The World Health Organization and Doctors Without Borders are just 2 ways of organizations offering help and hope to the people of sub-Saharan, blah, blah, blah. Absolutely. In this case, the main idea is intrinsic. It's not literal. We could come up with something like problems with money, or problems that carry the lack of money, something like this. That's an idea. And then this is a sort of a supporting detailed sentence. Helping African nations control malaria is not a top priority of many relief organizations. So they advocate. What is that, teacher? This is to advocate. Yeah. You see, to support by argument. They advocate. They advocate. Okay. Yes, they advocate. Yeah, that's correct. It's correct. Yeah. They advocate for the main idea. Let me come back to the text. Oh, where is the text? Here. Helping African nations control malaria is now a top priority of many relief organizations. Yeah, supporting detailed sentence, absolutely. Yeah. Another one, the frequent rainfall, because remember, problems related to money, malaria and money, that's our idea. And a frequent rainfall would make it impossible to get rid of pools of water where mosquitoes lay eggs. You see? Or helping African nations control is now a top priority of many relief organizations. So these sentences advocate for the advocates in order to highlight, underscore the main idea, which is problems, money problems related to the malaria cure, whatever. Yeah, main idea has not been stated literally there. Yeah, I would say. Chiquillos. Bueno, se me fue la mitad de la clase en esto, pero lo importante, tenía que hacerlo, chiquillo, no podía dejar pasar esta oportunidad. Ya, les mando otro link al tiro, right? Ya, vamos a dejar de compartir esto. Sí, a veces, chiquillos, esto también es parte de la clase. No crean que la clase entera, a mí me encarga hacer me carga. De ver el libro. No, esto no es colegio, chiquillo, esto es inglés serio, académico, así que yo creo que es súper prudente esta cuestión. ¿Ya? Sí. Se va a cortar esto, le mando otro link right away. Okay, ready? Okay, very good. Very good. Hey, listen to me, dear students. Right. Okay, Now I'm going to show you short and sweet, and then we're going to move forward. Dear students, I'm going to show you this paragraph the way what I taught you in the first part of the class is true. Okay? Now I'm going to prove you. Yeah. Yes. Positive. Yeah. Proof of what I was telling you. What's a paragraph? Collection of sentences. In this case, pay attention to the first sentence. Becoming infected with malaria is a medical emergency. Dear students, from these viewpoints, from the very first uppercase or words that after indentation, what's indentation? ¿Viste si las tengo que enseñar estas cosas? Indentation. What is that? Or uppercase and period. Everybody knows that a period is punto, not dot. Period. Yeah. What's indentation? Indentation. This is indentation. Sorry, this is indentation. Can you see this space? Can you see this space? What we note as sangria. Sangria, indentation. Remember something. A paragraph always, 100% times, a paragraph starts with an indentation. That's the marker or whatever to be a paragraph. Indentation. Is it clear? Okay, this is very prudent. Indentation. Oh, what's that? Okay, what's that? Listen. The space, listen, indentation, the space from the margin to where writing begins. Interesting. That's indentation. The space from the margin to where writing begins. So what's indentation here in the text? Yeah. Oigan, profe inglés. Indentation. This is indentation, okay? My indentation here starts here. Listen to me. A paragraph always starts with an indentation. And from the very, very beginning of the indentation, when indentation begins till the period, that's a sentence. Sentence number one. Number one. Sentence number two there. Sentence number three. Sentence number four. Sentence number five. Sentence number six. Sentence number seven. So this paragraph is made up of 7 sentences. Sentence number one, becoming infected with malaria is a medical emergency. Okay, starting with a gerund, which is a nominal element, a verbal element acting as a nominal thing. Becoming infected. Okay, so here we've got the main idea of the paragraph. What's the main idea? That this is something completely dangerous. Malaria is a very, very risky thing. So now we have to support that idea. So what does the text do? Or what does the writer do here? Hey, to support that what we have said is correct. Okay, becoming infected with malaria is a medical emergency. Emergency. Semantic issue. Oh, emergency. What do? We have to prove it. We have to prop it up. We have to support that. Only sweating, intense head, blah, 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 blah. You see? So the first, okay, listen to me. Sorry. Where is the here? Supporting detailed sentence. The first one, supporting detailed sentence. The first symptoms are, hey, listen, fever, oh, terrible. Chills, terrible. Sweating, terrible. Intense headache, terrible. Muscle pains, wow. Supporting detailed sentence to support, to prop up the main idea. And then, nausea, vomiting often accompany these symptoms. Immediate medical treatment, you see? Immediate medical treatment. is needed for people who are affected, blah, 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 that must take medicines that kill parasites. But then at the end, you see that the paragraph has concluded or has come to an end. Why? Hey, if they do not, that malaria can cause serious illness or even death. Yeah, there is a so the flow of the main idea has come to its end. Yeah? It starts fading away. Period. Indentation needed for the coming paragraph. And this is the way a paragraph always behaves. If you come across something that does not behave in such a way, it is whatever but not a paragraph. It is whatever but not a paragraph. Period. Interesting thing. Interesting. Yeah. For example, main idea here. Again, yeah, malaria, yeah, it could be controlled by stopping mosquitoes. Yeah. We have to kill them all, right? One way, okay, supporting detail, get rid of pools of water where they lay their eggs. Insecticide could be sprayed in wet areas. Finally, people could be told to sleep under bed nets, whatever. Yeah, interesting thing. So you see how these sentences support the main idea. Can you see that? Interesting, interesting. This is the way it behaves, dear students. This is the issue behind main idea, the main idea, ¿ya? Esto es, this is it. Esto es. ¿Ya, querubines? Perfecto. Dear students, let's continue. Word level. Chiquillo, paréntesis, it's been too much, ¿ya? ¿Se entendió la idea, chiquillo, no? Se lo quise entregar con harto cariño para que aprendan algo nuevo, po. Si eso es. This is what it is, right?
Sí, profe, sí se entendió.
Qué bueno.
Ya me lo entendí todo.
Qué bueno, Miss, me alegro. No sé cuánto me alegro, Miss. Hey, listen to me. A practitioner, what is that? What's that? Hey, not a very common word in English. And sometimes this book provides us with some kind of obsolete or old-fashioned terms like practitioner, but okay. A formal word to describe someone who practices a specific profession. Match the practitioners with the, this is very easy. Dear students, tell me for number one, practitioner of law, A, B, C, or D, which one? Piece of cake.
Sí.
C, great. Very good. Number two, a nurse practitioner. Come on. Come on. I've opened my chat room to have your answers. Great. Very good. Yeah. Number three, a practitioner of sports. See, okay, great. And a practitioner of education, like us. Someone who teaches others. Oh, beautiful. Probably you are here because you like teaching. I think that you love English. You really like English. And you like also teaching. Yeah. A very novel profession. Yeah. Why not? No, that's not the word. Sorry, misspelled it. Sorry, shame on me. Shame on me. What did I do? Shame on me. Hey. Yeah. You see the dear students? Very noble. Teaching is very noble. What's that? Of a high moral character. Yeah. High moral character. Yeah. It's a very noble job of a containing a high moral character. Right? Moral. Moral is as simple as to notice, to tell whether something is good for you and not good for you. Yeah. Between right and wrong. That's moral. Moral. Continue, dear students. Ministry. What's a ministry? Ministry, governmental department that oversees administration of an area or of responsibility. The ministry is headed by a minister. He or she is in charge of ministerial duties of the department. The head of a government is often called the prime minister. Not all countries use these titles, however. The United States government, for example, has departments headed by secretaries. The head of government is called the president, and so on and so on and so forth. Dear students, match each government ministry to its area of responsibility, and then tell a partner, okay? From 1 to 5. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Go. All right. Okay. Number 1, health ministry, give me a letter. Marisol says, or 1D, health ministry, so hospitals and healthcare practitioners. Very good. For number 2, finance ministry, that's letter, which one do you think? Letter A, yes, sure. National budgets, yeah. So now the question is, what's that, Felipe? Budget? Budget is a very interesting term. It is a financial term, financial word, yeah, related to, listen. Okay. Okay, this is interesting. Budget. The total amount of money allocated for a specific purpose during a specified period. Budget. In chileno, presupuesto. Right? Very good. Labor ministry. Labor ministry. That's which one? B, C, or E? Which one? B, right. Working conditions in factories. Agriculture ministry. Piece of cake. Yeah, farm products. Great. Transportation ministry, transportation, yeah. Yeah, see, airlines and trains, very, very good. Hey, dear students, tell me, which of these things should be treated medically? Put a tick next to that. Hey, you tell me, dear students, yes or no. You tell me yes or no, yeah? Which ones, yeah, do you think require medical attention? Tell me yes or no. A broken arm? Oh, what's that, bro? Absolutely, absolutely yes. Yeah, a broken arm. Yeah. Hair loss. This is for men. Hair loss. Nah, Marquitos. If I were you, I would. If I were you, I would. Marquitos. Marcos, how old are you? Marquitos, I think that you are around 20. Yeah, when you are 40, man. Yeah, Marcos. When you are 20, when you're 40, talk to me. Hair loss. I would. Hey, dear students, a broken fingernail. Oh, what is that? A broken fingernail. You don't know. What do you think? A broken fingernail? I wouldn't. Yeah. No. Okay. An earache? Earache. Interesting. Some people would. Some people would. I wouldn't. But yeah, sometimes they are very, very nasty, very painful. An earache. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. If I had the resources, some time, I would. If I had an earache, an earache. Heart attack? Wow, what a stupid question. Absolutely. High fever? Guys, I have a question for you. What do you usually do when you have fever or headaches? What do you do at home? What do people do at home when they have either fever or temperature or headache? A headache? Hey, paracetamol, yeah, sure. Tecito. Potato, Sophia. What a kind thing. Ibuprofeno, drink, hey, Marquitos, yeah, sure. To drink a lot of water. La frente, que tierno. Ibuprofeno, yeah, sure. It works, David. It works. It works. Yeah, ibuprofeno works. Yeah, papitas en la frente. Yeah, Sophia. Oh, what a kind thing. Yeah, very, very good. Hey, let me tell you something. David, sorry, where are you? Marcos, you're correct. Campo things. Yeah, sure. Yeah, countryside things. Yeah. Hey, I was reading I remember a while ago, I read an article, and the article says that 90% of people who suffer from headaches, that's because they don't drink water. So, Marco, what you say is pretty true. Yeah, that's a truth, mister. So people, they have headaches, they suffer from headaches because they are not able to listen, because they don't sorry, where is the word? Yeah, sure. Hydrate. Yeah, that's the verb. Yeah, they're not able to hydrate their bodies in a proper, yeah, correct way. Yeah, sorry, where is the book? Here. Yes. A broken fingernail. What's that? Yeah, this is a writing thing. Just give me 1 second. I'm just checking something. All right. Okay. Yeah. Last thing of today's class. A conflict is a disagreement or a difference in ideas or plan. Yeah. And to conflict means to happen at the same time or to be in disagreement. Her staff meeting conflicts with a sales meeting. Two professors had conflicting ideas about history. Two nations had an armed conflict in the last 5 years. Mr. Salis had a scheduled conflict. She had 2 meetings at 9 p.m. Ah, this is interesting. Yeah. Dear students, which headlines or which numbers have conflicting information? Tell me yes or no. Number 1, Health Ministry reports a decline in malaria. B, malaria numbers increased this year. So, absolutely, yes. Conflicting ideas. Government implements new health program put into service. No, here there is no. There is no conflict, right? And number 3, this is for you. Staff to accompany Prime Minister on overseas trip. Prime Minister to go overseas alone. Yes or no? Tell me. What do you think? Do they have conflicting ideas? Number 3, A and B. Yeah, absolutely. 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 Because here, staff to accompany Prime Minister and then Prime Minister go overseas alone. What's that? Yeah, very good. Finally, dear students, okay, we're going to finish here. Now let's carry out this. Hey, listen, labor refers to hard or difficult work. What might these people be doing when they are laboring? Which people are probably paid for their labor. Yeah? Okay. Hey, dear students, tell me, who are paid? Tell me yes or no. Are students paid? Or their no? Do you think you should? Do you think you should? Yeah. Yeah, you should be paid for studying. Yeah. Yeah. Depending on your performance. If your performance is good, you might receive a sort of a benefit or a sort of a scholarship or something. Yeah, some money, maybe. A farmer. Are farmers paid? Depending. It depends on if they sell their animals or their services. An auto mechanic. Okay, I don't know. A cook, housewife. Housewives in Chile are not paid. Yeah, they should, absolutely. They must, by the way. Poets in Chile are not paid. Musicians in Chile are not paid. Gardeners, yeah. It's an unfair world, absolutely, dear students. Yeah. Tell me, hey, listen to me, dear students, before you leave, last question. If you had the possibility, imagine the situation. You already finished your course of study, your major. Yeah, so now you're professors, you're teachers of English. If you had the opportunity to study again, what would you study? What would you study if you had the possibility? Apart from being teacher of English, what would you study? If I had that possibility, I would study to become a musician. I'd like to be a musician. Absolutely. What about you? Traducción, maybe. Who else? Oh, yeah, you too. Something related to physics. Interesting. Who else? Come on, everybody. Sociology. Interesting. Yeah, interesting. What else? What else? I study music to become a musician, absolutely. What about you? And the rest of the class? Where are you? Where are you guys? Are you there? Photography. You become a photographer. Okay. This is page 30. This is page 20. Okay, we're going to stop here, dear students. Yeah. Chiquillos. No, está bien por el día de hoy, no. Enough. Ya está bien. Me imagino que ya están cansados ya. Chiquillos, gracias por compartir hoy día conmigo. Que les vaya muy bien. Que tengan un bonito término del día y nos vemos nuevamente el jueves, ¿ya? Yo creo que el jueves vamos a terminar el libro, o sea, el libro en la unidad 2 recién, ¿ya? Y después el lunes lo dejaríamos, ahí vemos lo que hacemos el lunes, ya no se preocupen, pero el libro lo terminamos yo creo el jueves, ¿ya? La unidad 2. Así que eso pues chiquillos, ¿ya? Que les vaya, que les vaya muy bien, pues, ¿ya?
Gracias,
Cuídense,
profe. Chao.
ya, chao chiquillos.
Que esté
Gracias.
bien, profe,
Chao.
cuídese.
Profe,
Que
cuídese,
esté
adiós.
bien.
Chao,
Chau.
chao, chao.
Chao, que
Saludos a
esté
todos.